years in a row. And there you see the founder of Sandals and also his son, who is now at the helm. And Sandals Resorts is for two people in love, specifically for two people that are willing to share a king-size bed. It's for adults only, and we have one bed where there are two people that are sharing that bed. We also have Beaches Resorts. Now, Sandals is for adults and for two people sharing a bed, but Beaches Resorts is for everyone. So if it is for multi-generational events, if it is for a bachelorette party, a bachelor party, if it's for any type of event, we have different types of rooms and different locations. And we'll touch on beaches just a little bit as well. You'll also see in the center, Sesame Street characters. We have partnered with Sesame Street for over 20 years. So Sandals Resorts. Sandals Resorts, we have, and I talk about 5-star, but I talk about 5 things. Sandals Resorts is luxury all-inclusive for food. So all food, whether it is a food truck, whether it is fine dining and requires reservations, it's for all food. All drinks, it's all premium brand liqueurs. Luxurious accommodations. We are known for our global dining, our farm to table. If you are scuba certified, then your dives are included. All of your transports are included. So round trip airport transfer. If you are at one of our locations close to a golf location, then those transfers are also included. Premium dining. That's all inclusive as well. When we say all inclusive and along with dining, if you see steak that interests you and you see lobster that interests you, the answer is yes, because there is no. So double negative into a positive. We don't say no. So multiple dining options. There's sometimes I will go one place for appetizers and a second place for dinner and then another place for dessert. So it is up to you, and there is it's unlimited. All tips and all gratuities. So you can put those ones, you put your wallet away. All tips, all gratuities are included in the stay. All hotel taxes. Once you've paid for the resort and once you've paid for the accommodations, those are all taken care of. So there's no surprise bill at the end. Unlimited water sports, so any water sports that are available at the resort are included in your stay. Unlimited land sports, any land sports. Also pickleball, which is becoming increasingly popular. Any land sports, they are included as well, along with exchange privileges, which I'll get into in just a moment. So we have our incomparable Love Nest Suites. You will see that I will showcase some of our overwater bungalows. We have overwater bungalows at several of our resorts, and anytime you have an overwater bungalow, that does include 2 butlers, along with all inclusive. So all premium dining, they can customize your dining, your stay as well. And here are some of our Love Nest suites. Anytime I speak of a Love Nest suite, that does include our butler category. And as you see that the room types do vary. So if you have, let's say at one location, a villa that has its own plunge pool or rondavel, or if you have one of our sky pools, these are considered our Love Nest accommodations, and they do include a butler. We have 3 different categories. We have butler category, we have club category, and luxury category. So no matter what, all food, all drinks are included. Doesn't matter what the category is. What's included in your room is what will differ when we talk about the different categories. So I did speak for a moment, luxury. When you have luxury category, you come, you go, you check in, and you're set. If you have club category, then once you arrive, you go to the club lounge and they have your check-in there, and they will also tell you about the additional options that are available if you have club category. If you have butler, then the butler will take you over to your accommodations. And if you have butler category, you also have access to all of the privileges that club offers you as well. So club, you also have the in-room orientation. They will take you to your room, a private resort orientation by the concierge, and a club welcome packet on arrival. So I did speak for a moment about butlers. Our butlers are trained, the Guild of Professional English Butlers. Our butlers are very cheeky and are very quick to get in on any type of celebration that you're having. They want to assist you all along the way. And some of our butler categories do include luxury transfers, and they are specific per resort. So you'll get with Victoria, and she will tell you specifically the different resorts. But just to let you know a little bit ahead of time, some of our butler transfers are a Rolls Royce. So we are known for our pools. Our captivating pools you will find very different at every resort. And just to give you a heads up, we created and improved upon the swim up bars. So more water sports that are included. So let's say you have a stand-up paddleboard, if you have a Hobie Cat, if that water sport is available at your resort, then that also is included. Also to let you know, if you have any questions while we're going through the presentation, there is a note section so you can put a quick note in. However, you also have access to any questions being answered by Victoria as well. So we have some of the top dive locations all throughout the Caribbean. And again, if you are a certified diver, your dives are included. If you'd like to become certified, then that is available at the resort as well. And you set that up before you go. And we did talk about land sports. So whether it is basketball, it's tennis, I did mention pickleball or volleyball, you definitely have a ball while you're at Sandals Resorts. So we also have different golf courses. We have 3 different golf courses on 3 different islands. And if your resort is located in close proximity to the golf course, then your golf is included as well, along with the transfers. And I'll go over those in just a moment. We have partnered and actually Island Routes is our excursion specialist, and the Island Routes tours can be set up by Victoria before you go on resort. So if there's something specific that you want to have and want to do, let's say that it's, for instance, swimming with the pig, which sells out with the pigs and the Exumas, definitely get in contact with Victoria and she can help you with your Island Routes tours before you get on resort. You can also book it at the resort, but to secure the date, locations, you have the opportunity to get in contact with Victoria. And at every one of our resorts, we do have our spas, the essential pampering. So, just to give you a little hint, one of the incentives for coming to tonight's VIP is a spa credit. So if you and your loved one would like to take advantage of having a his and hers massage on the beach, then that is definitely attainable. We are also known, I know that a lot of you I met at the wedding. We do have at the bridal show. We do have customizable weddings. So weddings are different at every resort and also at on every island, and they are fully customizable. Just to give you a glimpse at some of our overwater wedding cathedrals that are available at our resorts throughout the Caribbean. And I did mention that we are known for our food. People, when they're getting ready to go to a Sandals Resorts, they're already checking out the restaurants, checking out the places that need reservations, but we are known for our food. We have most of our dining options are a la carte. I did mention that we do have a couple of food trucks that you have access to as well, but we are known for our food, and we are also known for our farm to table. So keep that in mind. You're going to have that fresh food, and we have lots of different types of restaurants. And for, let's say you have an Italian restaurant at one of your resorts, we typically bring an Italian chef in that helps and takes the local foods and brings the Italian twist on it as well. So again, we are known for our food and our restaurants, our numerous restaurants that are available at the resorts. And I did mention the premium liqueurs. So if you like your martinis with a certain liqueur, if you like your rum, those top shelf options are available at the resort. And just to let you know, if you have club or if you have butler level, you already have these alcohol options in your room. And if you have luxury and you don't have the strong alcohol in your room, then you can definitely head over to the closest bar and get your favorite drink. When I talk about drinks and the drinks that are included, you also have, which is increasingly popular, even smoothies. So fresh smoothies are available. You'll also see that some of our resorts now have specialty coffees that are available. So it's party time. It's time to jump in to our resorts. So let's find the resort that is perfect for you, resort or resorts. So we are known and located all throughout the Caribbean. So we have 2 in the Bahamas. We have our beaches resorts, that is in Turks and Caicos, 7 resorts that are in Jamaica. We have our new resort that's in Curacao. We're in St. Lucia, Grenada, Barbados, Antigua, and beginning in March, we're also going to be in St. Vincent. So seamless arrival and transfer, that is included at every last one of our resorts. However, we are talking about Montego Bay, which is our flagship resort. And Montego Bay is close proximity to Royal Caribbean, which means you have automatic transfer and exchange privileges where we call stay at 1 and play at 2. So you have 2 times the fun. And if you have butler category and you're in Montego Bay, you have a B&W that is waiting to whisk you away from the airport to the resort. So Montego Bay also has the longest private white sand beach. So again, the Montego Bay beach is private. It's privately owned by Sandals. And just to give you an idea, a quick peek at some of the restaurant options. So soy is a favorite at several of our restaurants, and Butch's Steak and Seafood. And I did talk about fine dining. Butch's Steak and Seafood is one of the restaurants that requires reservations. You can make your reservations with your butler. You can make it at concierge. You can make it when you arrive. Also, food specifics. If you have where you have a food allergy, please let them know. You can let Victoria know as well before you get to the resort, and they will know all throughout the restaurants of your and be aware of your food allergies. So Sandals Montego Bay also has stunning over-the-water chapel. So if you're interested in a destination wedding, this is one of the locations. Look at that gorgeous backdrop, and as your bride is walking down the aisle, it's over a glass bottom floor. So right down from Sandals Montego Bay is Sandals Royal Caribbean, also located in Montego Bay. And this is where we have our first set of overwater bungalows. We have overwater bungalows and overwater villas. And I did mention if you have an overwater villa or overwater bungalow, you do have 2 butlers, 1 by day, 1 by night. You also see that glass bottom floor on the right side where you can turn on the light at night and it attracts the fish. So also in Jamaica is Sandals South Coast. So it is tucked so beautifully behind the mountains. And that is where you will find our second set of overwater bungalows. And that is shaped into a heart shape. And I did not mention, but if you're at Royal Caribbean at the overwater bungalows, it is detached and you access it by boat. You access it by butler boat. If you're at Sandals South Coast, then you go through the Butler Village and go out to your overwater bungalows. And yes, it does have the glass bottom floor. It is very private. And again, access, you have 2 butlers that are taking care of you. And we also at Sandals South Coast have another overwater wedding cathedral. So it is a beautiful location, and they have that outside, the other side open. So your groom is waiting for you on the other side, and the wind is just nicely blowing his hair and also blowing the his lapel. So it is a beautiful location, and right next to it, you'll also see that we have our bar, which is also over the water, and that bar is called Latitudes. It's a favorite. So we're heading from Sandals South Coast over to Negril, which is known as the capital of casual. It's also known for Rick's Cafe, and it's known for the 7 Mile Beach. And that 7 Mile Beach, we have a Sandals resort on the 7 Mile Beach, and we also have a beaches resort on the 7 Mile Beach. So if you're interested in having a wedding at beaches where everyone is included, but the adults want to go and stay at Sandals Negril, that is an option that Victoria can take care of for you. So we're heading over to Ocho Rios, where we have several resorts there. And we also have a huge golf course. So if you're at our Ocho Rios resorts, then you also have access to the golf course, where again, transfers are included. So we have Sandals Ochi, which is the biggest one that is in Ocho Rios, and it is known as our party location. So every resort has its own flavor, and Sandals Ochi is definitely a big location, and it is known for its party atmosphere. We also have our fine dining that is available, and here's a glimpse at the Jerk Shack. You didn't even know you wanted some jerk chicken until you passed by the Jerk Shack. It is wonderful food, and again, all of it is included. At Sandals Ochi, we have our only speakeasy bar, the only speakeasy bar located in the Caribbean, and it's called the Rabbit Hole. If you have not asked for the password, you don't know, and you won't even know that it exists. It is a very, very popular location and a favorite for those that go and repeat going to Ochi. And we also have our beach parties located at Ochi. I did say that it is the most lively location. So Sandals Ochi is a fan favorite, and it is the more laid back, relaxed beach atmosphere and party atmosphere. Now down from Ochi is Sandals Royal Plantation. This resort is all suite, all butler. So you have a butler that takes care of you and your accommodations. You have a separate butler that takes care of you when you're at the beach. So it sets up your nibbles, your drinks while you're down at the beach. And let's say you'd like to dine in your room or on the balcony. The butler can take care of all of your wishes. And they have a saying, once you go butler, you don't go back. And we also have fine dining options. And again, every resort has its own flavor. Royal Plantation is more upscale, and it is a quieter resort. However, Royal Plantation is down the street from Ocho Rios. So if you'd like to go for a little bit over to Ocho Rios, you do have that option from Royal Plantation. And also in Ocho Rios, we have Sandals Dunn's River. I was just there last week, and it is new. It was just reopened in May. We owned it several decades ago, and during COVID, we purchased it again. So we reimagined the entire resort and the property. So we have a Dunn's River rum club, which is a huge favorite, and it has all the rums that are featured throughout the Caribbean, not just the ones at the locations where we're located. We have Ocarina, Odessa, and the Laughing Waters. And we have unique accommodations there. So on the left, you will see the Sky Villas, which have their own pool, and that is glass. So whatever you decide to wear or not wear is visible to people that are on the bottom. Just thought I would give you that heads up ahead of time. And we also have our rondavels. We have 6 rondavels that have the Quayoba top, which you see on the bottom right, and your butler. So if you have these accommodations, they do come with a butler, and the butler can take care of sky gazing for you as well. And here's a better view on the left of the sky gazing, and then on the right of the pool that is at the Sky accommodations. So now we are going to head over to the Bahamas, and we have 2 resorts in the Bahamas, and this one is located in Nassau. And if you go to this location, you have butler accommodations, then the butler will whisk you away in a Rolls Royce. So Sandals Royal Bahamian is quite unique. So I did talk about food trucks. Here are images of the food trucks. These food trucks were created for the resort. So it doesn't have loud mufflers. They are brand new and created for the resort. And this one in particular, the blue one has conch fritters that are made right there for you. The one on the right offers coffees and pastries. What makes Sandals Royal Bahamian also interesting is we have our own offshore island. And how do you get there? By boat. Is that included in your stay? It definitely is. And all food and drinks once you get over to the island. So heading over to the Exumas, we have Sandals Emerald Bay, which is known, that's where you'd like to swim with the pigs. It's known for its clear water. It's one of the locations where the beautiful blue of our pool pales in comparison to the beautiful blue of the ocean. And at Sandals Emerald Bay, we have all club and all butler elite accommodations. And here's a glimpse of the pool. And here is a glimpse on the right side of a wedding that has taken place. So weddings can take place in the cathedral. They can take place at the pool. They can take place on the beach. They can take place in the gardens. So there are multiple options for you. And speaking of options, here are some of the options, some of the room options that are available at Sandals Emerald Bay. And Sandals Emerald Bay is also located right next to our golf course where transfers are included, and it's close proximity. It's also just a nice place to go see the sunset as well. So now we are doing a bit of island hopping over to the East Caribbean. So Antigua and Barbuda, we have a huge resort that is there, and it is filled with lots of villages. It is so huge that you may even forget that you're still at Sandals. But the beautiful part about that is it means no matter how big the resort is, no matter where you go, food and drinks and all activities are also included. So here's another image of the swim up pool bars where we love keeping you wet and letting you enjoy yourself at the same time with your drinks. So now we're heading over to St. Lucia. St. Lucia is quite interesting because we have 3 resorts there. It's a small island. So at this location in St. Lucia, you stay at 1 and play at 3. So it's 3 different resorts on one exotic island, 11 different pools, 11 different whirlpools, 27 different restaurants, 21 different bars, and 1 golf course. So we have the golf course, which is huge there. It is close by the St. Lucia Grand. And St. Lucia is also known as the Hawaii of the Caribbean. It's known for the pitons that you see on the left side. So we did talk for a moment about Sandals Grand St. Lucia, and Sandals Grand St. Lucia is very interesting because it is another location where we have overwater bungalows. So these overwater bungalows, again, they do have the 2 butlers that are available, and there's that glass bottom floor. Here are some of the food options. So we also have a pub that is there. We have fresh crepes that are made to order as you would like them. And now we're heading down the street to Regency La Toc, where part of the resort is located close to the beach and the other half is in the mountains, which is called the Bluff. So there we don't have overwater bungalows, but we do have our millionaire suites, which the views are, there is nothing that is blocking your view. They are absolutely stunning. And if you're there, you have the butler that is taking care of you, and it is in the mountains. So how do you get down to the beach or any of the other locations throughout the resort? You use your handy dandy butler phone and call your butler, and your butler comes and picks you up and whisks you away. So here are some of the dining options that are available at Regency La Toc. And down from Regency La Toc, we have Sandals Halcyon. Sandals Halcyon is a flatter location. So if you have mobility issues, then Halcyon would be possibly a preference for you. And just to let you know, of the 3 resorts, and each one has its own flavor, Halcyon is the quietest of the 3. And here are some of the accommodations: your own plunge pool. It also has Kelly's Dockside, which is an overwater restaurant, also kimonos. So mouth-watering options as you're heading to any of our Sandals resorts, because we are known for our food. Now we're heading over to Granada, which is also known as the Spice Island. So another way that we keep you wet, we have a living room that is inside the pool. It's known for it being exotic. There are waterfalls that are available in Granada as well. Here are some of the different accommodations, and these are butler accommodations, and some of the different food options that are available for you once you are at resort. And now we're heading over to Barbados, which is quite unique as well. Barbados is another location where if you have the Butler, then you do have a Rolls Royce. However, we have 2 resorts that are right next to each other. They only separate each other by a sidewalk. So you instantly can stay at one and play at 2. So double the pools, more whirlpools, more restaurants, and more bars. So Sandals Barbados was the first 5-star luxury included resort on the island, and a lot of what you will find in the design of Barbados properties is we have taken the beauty from outside and brought it inside as well to accentuate the best of nature. And Sandals Royal Barbados, again, though there are those Rolls Royce that are heading to the resort and bringing you there, so you can immediately enjoy your stay, and some of the different swimming pools that are available at Sandals Royal Barbados. There's the infinity pool. It has beautiful, that on the left side, that is a swim up bar. So look at the beautiful different options that are available for you. Speaking of different options, different accommodations based on the location as well. Barbados is also unique because it has a Lover's Lane bowling alley. There are quite some stories that happen at the bowling alley. And then it also has a craft bar, and you can get your shoes. It is the only bowling alley located in Barbados. And some of the food options, some of the views, it is absolutely gorgeous. There's also a gaming room that is available in Barbados. So now open, we have Royal Curacao that opened in 2022, and it's a gorgeous location located right above Venezuela. What makes Sandals Curacao very unique, not only the unique accommodations, however, the people there speak a minimum of 4 different languages. So we invite you to see, taste, smell, hear, and feel the difference for yourself. Curacao is also one of my favorites. If you have the Awa Seaside Butler Bungalow, or if you have the Curacao Island Poolside Butler Bungalow, it also offers you access to the Mini Cooper. That is included in your stay as well. And before you have any fear, they drive on the same side of the road that we do. That's how we can offer this as an option. I did mention very quickly that we have Sandals St. Vincent, which will be opening March 27th, 2024. We are already pre-booking, and there are some exclusive offers with the resort. So please get in contact with Victoria and ask her what they are. And the tagline is "Leave the world behind, discover what lies off the beaten path." It's known mostly as a place where the rich and famous go to get lost. And now we have Sandals St. Vincent in the Grenadines, where you also can go and get lost. It will have 301 rooms, 15 different categories, 101 butler suites. You see on the far right bottom, we also have very unique overwater villas that are available there. And I did mention beaches. Beaches is for everyone. We have them at 3 different locations. They're located 2 in Jamaica and 1 in Turks and Caicos. And I thank you for staying and attending tonight, and for staying tonight with a stay of 6 nights or longer. For the you have a $250 spa credit at Sandals or Beaches. You can also choose from a catamaran cruise, a combo credit, so spa, photo store, etc. You could also choose a Discover Scuba 3-hour program. So lots of different options. For a 4 or 5 night stay, you also have access to a $100 spa credit. So dreams are made of memories. So come on and let's do it. And at this time, I'm going to bring Victoria back on. Victoria, if you would turn your mic back on and your video.